So hi, today we're in the Guernsey Military Museum. I've just come here on my own. They've gone swimming into outground pond, outside ponds. So we've just come to have a look. What was left by the Germans, mainly. It's there's a lot of stuff, there really is. It's well worth a trip if you come. So you're going to get the light of the things shining off the screen. Hopefully you can see these. Different medals. These Enfield M16 Lee Enfield World War II sniper's rifle at the bottom. Some of them fancy little pineapples as well. If you can hear a fan behind me, it's the air conditioning. Because obviously this is down in they're all in tunnels. I went down in the hospital this morning, that was freezing, this is warm. All the different badges. Royal Hussars. North Irish Horse. The Lee Enfield up there. Obviously they're in glass cases, so you will. American helmet. Danish helmet. Portuguese World War I. Swedish. The French one there at the back. Czechoslovakian, which is obviously now Czech Republic. The Japanese one. I can't see that commemorative. It doesn't say World War II Russian one at the front. Some epaulets, pouch badges, different stuff. It's not just from World War II, I think it's from all over. Hopefully it's going to show this up. Royal Marine wrist belt clamp. Military brasses. Imperial German Army. World War I. World War I binoculars. How cool is that? Royal Army Service Corps, English War Department Fleet, part of the Liberation Force. Look at that, service dress uniform belonging to the late Brigadier A.E. Snow, worn when the Royal Proclamation was read May 12, 1945. That was his battle dress tunic. Amazing. That's a Women's Royal Navy employment certificate, and that's the lady. Helen, I can't see. It's obviously the male naval officer. I don't like shouting about it here because obviously it's a museum. But it allow me to film, so I'm more than happy to put it on YouTube as well. So hopefully you'll be able to hear me above this. If not, I'll have to turn my audio up. Look at that. Cross of Military Valor, Italy. Cross of Valor. Italian Fascist Volunteer Cross for Spanish Civil War. Spanish Order of Military Merit. There's too many wars, isn't there? Look at that. World War II Japanese Shin Guntu, new military sword for non-commissioned soldiers. I want to see somebody coming at you with that. A bayonet from the Tokyo Arsenal. Fleet Air. All sorts of different. I'm not a military man myself, so I'm not going to keep reading these out because it's disrespectful if I get them wrong. But I'll just show you. Don't let me in with my flat feet. Royal Flying Corps, pilot wings. Hopefully you'll be able to see this through these glass cases. Winston Churchill ashtray. Sold to raise money for RAFA. What's that one? British flare pistol. And we're a bit near the air conditioning unit here. That's a German World War II DKW motorcycle. It's quite a grey. Well, obviously it's grey. Hopefully it'll show up on the camera. Have a look. Seen plenty on films. This is a World War II British military cycle with the front brake and the back pedal brake on the back, I should imagine. We still have them as kids. And this is a World War II German army bicycle. See, I always thought they had something there, but obviously it's an ammo box or something. I didn't tell you what this is, but that's a deadly little carriage, isn't it? Look at that. Machine gun sticking out the front. So they could pull it about. So we get it from the side. That must be what her trench looked like. Imagine spending all day in that. Things coming over the top at you. Hopefully you'll be able to see it because it's a bit dark. With all that stuff coming over the top at you. And that's your little cubby hole in there. Obviously this is glass because it's a display. Shows you a bed in there, bunk beds in there, table. So hopefully you'll be able to see that. During World War One, British soldiers serving in France sent silk greetings postcards home. These were manufactured in France and had to be sent in official on active service envelopes via the field post office. So let's have a quick look at them. Again, they're behind glass. These are behind glass, and then they're also behind plastic as well. So you're going to get a certain amount of glare. This is from the Victorian period, Channel Island Militaire. I don't know all that shining you had to do. There's the Army Chaplain from 1885. I don't know if you can see it. In virtue of the Regulation 10 of the Defence of the Realm Consolidation Regulations 1914, hereby order that all licensed houses in the bailiwick of Guernsey are closed from this date, and to all members of His Majesty's military forces, except for the sale of beer, non-alcoholic beverages and food. What else would you buy in there? I don't know if that's going to show up, but it's in a pretty dark corner. It's the Star from August the 2nd, 1914. Obviously the Star newspaper. You're just going around the corner and meet this guy. Achtung, baby. Sounds of that coming at you. Big string of bullets. Some more of them down there, look. There's a German officer. That looks like some sort of bazooka. There's a star. They had to wear, Jews had to wear. First time I've ever seen one. Jewish star worn by foreign Jews, interned, brought back by Mrs. E. Cole. Wow. Never seen one in real life. Disgusting, isn't it? German Guards armband brought back from Beera Beach. Ring made from false teeth plate brought back from Beera Beach. Wow. Wow, it's amazing. Cigarette packet there. So, crystal radio sets. Towards the end of 1940, radios were called in by the Germans as a reprisal for the help given by the Guernsey people to the commandos. Surprisingly, they were returned in December 1940, and in June 1942 they were confiscated again. Ostensibly for military reasons, the BBC was broadcasting an imminent Allied invasion of the continent. This led to many islanders making crystal sets, which enabled them to listen clandestinely. And so it was an offence. You could get locked up for listening to the news or passing it on. Some wooden sabots. The soles are made of old car tyres. Hints on wartime cookery. Look at that, night lights. Guernsey Gold Flake, Virginia. sorcerer's sword. And the different helmets. Fire helmet. There's a hunting knife. The Kriegsmarine officer's belt. Parade bayonet. And some Nazi period wire cutters in compressed cardboard case. So there we go. Hope you've enjoyed a look round. It's a strange feeling, isn't it, when you're looking at things that kill people and reading stories about people that were killed just for where they lived and how people were taking them over. Shocking. But I say I've enjoyed it, but it's different. We've looked at different places around the island to do with World War II, and it's, you know, it makes you think, doesn't it? The amount of people that were died and persecuted, and they're never coming back. But I suppose that's what war's about. Anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.